as soon as I was able to come full circle back to that, I started finding truth in my life that I don't know shit. And at some point, I thought I did. I was in warrior mode at some point in my life, tackling everything I wanted to, everything laid it out in front of me. I freaking knocked it down. I know you've heard in the past, man, there was a time preparing for starting my family, to prepare for getting married. I was working 3 jobs and I was in school for my master's degree. I was a killer. I was a warrior. And I always told myself, there's nothing more powerful than this, that I can take control of my life and I can make shit happen. And I make shit happen. They watch what happens. Some people wonder what happened, but I make it happen in my life. I was acting like God. And then when life, because life isn't promised, life isn't already earned, life continues. And when life slapped me in the face, not only me, but my wife, and I felt like no one was there for us. People were saying, oh, you'll be fine. Like, it's not over. Me and my wife were in the darkness. And in the darkness, I remembered what got me to be that warrior. And a lot of it was turning inward. You have to turn inward first. You have to restore the inside first. Then we can worry about the outside afterwards. But if your internal struggle is not dealt with, you can't put that mask on all the time. When life is hard and shit is really bad, you cannot hide behind a mask. You cannot hide and put like this outside surface to cover you all the time. It's when I went deep within myself and I realized you can just be honest and say, hey, you know what? This sucks and I don't know what to do. I found God again. I found discipline practices that help me tap into who I really am and what I really want in life. I realized that in order to be a leader, I had to continue to follow. Any leader that tells you that they stop following everything, they stop following certain things or certain people or certain beliefs or religions, I make my own path. Those are the ones that end up being chaotic. Because in reality, every leader in this world follows somebody. Every leader follows somebody. And I guarantee you this, that somebody that they follows someone. And at the end of that whole line, someone taps into and follows a source of life, and that could be love, peace, infinity, all things, good and bad. There's just one source of life that this soul of the earth is. Whatever that is to you, whatever that is to you, that you understand to be peace, love, grace, mercy, and justice, what's right, good, that helps resolve evil, that helps rectify lost souls, whoever that is. That to me is what we need in this world now. That restores order and truth in the face of chaos and confusion. And I think we've been so confused the last few years. And this is how I really want to bring back order in my life. Some people that say like, there's no God, or, like you could pray to whoever. I completely get it. But this is why, because I've gone so far to say that I don't know if God exists. And coming from me, the people that know me, coming from me, that's a lot for me to say that I wasn't sure that God exists. And then I wonder why God humbled me. God's going to test you. Life is going to test you. And if you give that energy out that like, oh, I control life, life will humble you. And that's what happened. And ultimately, that's why I circled back to the Catholic faith. It is a discipline. I used to wonder, why do we do this? Why do we have to attend this many days? Why do we have to sit and stand and say the prayers the same way every time? These are rituals. These are disciplined practices in hopes that people who live externally can turn internally and ingrain prayers, that they can live the life of prayers, that they could follow order, that they could follow a pattern of behavior that leads to goodness, that leads to good outcomes, that leads to better families, better relationships. So I proclaim it with everything of me now, that I found that practice, that discipline of doing the hard things, not for me. Because if I was able to choose whatever I wanted to do, I would not do hard things. We all love comfort. We all love, pleasure. We avoid pain. We run from trials and challenges. When you run towards a challenge, when you face problems head on, you tap into something greater than you because you're doing something for people, for other things that are greater than you.